What's going on, guys? My name is Lane, also known as Shakalaka Lane.
I'm Jack, also known as Sexy Potato, and this is episode 2 of Streamer Stories, where we talk about our process in becoming content creators, as well as just talk about video games or anything else we really feel like. So I guess to get started, as usual, we're going to talk about any new gear and stuff we got, and once again, it's me.
The spoiled child.
The spoiled child. Trying to catch up to Lane and all his stuff, because he had a lot of stuff before me. But I got myself a new standing desk, which has been so nice to have, just from editing, especially when you're learning to edit and all that stuff. You're sitting down for a long time, and it's really nice to be able to stand. It's also really nice to play games, feel more alert. It's cool stuff, and I can also do this now.
I could always do that. It's
No.
It's nothing new for me.
Yeah, okay, well, some of us, it's new, and it's fun. But yeah, that's my new thing for this week.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright. Next thing is how our videos did this week. I thought they did pretty good. The Space Engineers one didn't get quite as many views as our other videos, but there was an higher average watch time.
Yeah, we had a much higher.
Yes, because I think the other videos were
retention.
like 3-4 minutes. Space Engineers, the average was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's gone a little bit down since then. It's more like 9, but
It's
either
still
way,
high.
that's absurd. That's like 80, or I don't know about 80, but like that's like 2/3 of the video
Yeah,
that
it's like a
people are
50-minute
watching.
video.
Whereas the other ones is like 1/3, so that's kind of huge. I don't expect to maintain that kind of viewership retention, because that's very unusual, but it's kind of neat.
It's kind
that
of
we have
weird that all our videos have like something weird about them that should not be happening.
Yeah, it's either like our first video had way too many views than we ever expected to. Honestly, the first handful of videos, and this one more closer to what we expected. It's still a decent number, but now our watch time is through the roof for some reason.
We're doing something right. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but still things are doing very well, much better than we ever expected.
But with those things that go right, there's all the things that go wrong in the background.
Yeah, we have had a lot of struggles editing.
Not just editing, but so if anyone actually watched the Space Engineers video that came out yesterday was Friday, today's Saturday.
Yeah.
That first intro, you'll see that I kind of messed up on recording for the actual video. So basically how it went down is we recorded that first segment, nothing really happened because we had no idea what we were doing. Wasn't much content, so the next day we tried to record some more. I messed up doing the recording segment, so I had no audio, making my footage useless. So then Thursday we had to record again, and I was basically up till 3 or 4 in the morning editing that to make sure we keep on the schedule.
Yep. Gotta stick with the schedule.
Stick with the schedule, unfortunately. You gotta do what you gotta do.
And then we also messed up the podcast.
Yes, and then we messed up this podcast. This is the second time we're recording it, because I did everything right, but OBS decided not to record Jack's voice.
Yeah, and of course I didn't hit record in the first place for the backup, and I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. Mine's just backup anyways, and it's the one time we needed it. So it's been the struggle bus.
It seems like every video has some kind of issue that
rather that now than later.
Yeah, we're still early. It's
early. We can get away with it. It's also summertime for me, so I don't have like school and stuff, so I have more time to, if something like this happens, I'm much more flexible with my time, and I can help fix it.
And then I work from home, so I can, if I need to, stay up till 4 in the morning editing a video and a thumbnail. Yeah, the thumbnail alone took like an hour because I would scrub through 4 or 5 hours of footage trying to find like the perfect still to use. I still not sure if I used the perfect ones, but
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Thanks.
So yeah. Oh, and hopefully, we make all these mistakes, and hopefully in 3 months from now when I'm going back to school and stuff, that won't happen because I won't have nearly any time to be messing around and screwing these things up.
You definitely need to cut back on those because they're
no, I think we will. It's almost a good sign that we're making them all now so we don't later. Oh yeah, and
so
you want to show your wonderful creation.
So, speaking of thumbnails, so when I was doing the thumbnail for Rage Against with your friends, because I know how to use how to use Photoshop. I know how to use Photoshop.
You know how to use
Photoshop. So I was trying to find picture scenes of us raging for the English gonna crop them out. And what ended up so I found one scene where I was throwing my arms up in the air, but my face cam has a low frame capture. It's FPS capture. So
it's 15.
It didn't. It was 24 for the last video. So I don't know where it's supposed to be 30, but it just varies.
It just does what it wants.
Exactly. But so I had to crop out so it wouldn't see the chair or the background. And what it ended up turning into is, give me a second, things are gonna get funky. This is what I made.
It is so cursed.
So you can I was using a pen tool to try and crop it out, and I didn't want to get the chair or the background in, and so that was basically the line of where it was, and you can see it's fuzzy, so it's moving, but this is what it turned into, and
it's so square.
It is. My elbow's a 90-degree angle.
I think also the fact that your forearm is thicker than your bicep
yeah,
does not help. You're just and whatever that claw of a hand is.
I just remember when I was in the pen tool, it looked fine. But as soon as I deleted the background part and we saw this, we laughed for a straight 10, 15 minutes.
I was crying.
I was crying too. It was just the funniest thing I have ever seen.
Absolutely atrocious.
Right, back up, but I'm
just
it was a happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say.
Yeah, and to note with that, we Slate promotion our Twitter, which is also WASD Express. We'll have a link in the description to it. That's kind of where we post silly things like that obviously aren't going to make it into the final cut of our videos, but we've been putting a lot of our fun stuff, bloopers and that.
By a lot, you mean two?
Two. Okay, well, hopefully there's more by the time people watch it or something. More. Who knows? But if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, I think it's really funny. You should go check it out. Follow, whatever. Yeah. So outside of that, we also had our streams.
Yes.
For this week.
Did yours go, Jack?
Well, you already know, but
I do know because we already recorded this.
Yeah, my streams have gone really well. I've done 3 now on this schedule. I've streamed in the past, but and it's gone really well for me. I think every single stream, my average viewer count has actually jumped a significant amount. So the first one.
Never mind. Go ahead.
So the first one I did on Tuesday, I had something 3 average viewers, which when you compare that to when I was streaming in the past, when I was just doing streaming and nothing else and would be random, didn't have a schedule and all that, I would average 1, which was usually myself. And every once in a while somebody I knew would pop by, but then I moved up to 3 on Tuesday, and then Thursday I was at somewhere around 5, and then my stream yesterday on Friday I think I averaged something like 6.5 throughout the whole thing, which is huge for me. I was not expecting that. And I do know most of the people there, friends and family and stuff, but it is still super cool to have this many people, and they keep coming too, right? So that's positive for me that they're not bored of me yet. These people see me all the time, and they're still willing to come and watch all consistently. So, and it's also been fun adding things to the stream, adding little animated borders, animated backsplash screens, and all that. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, how about you, Lane? How's yours?
Well, my first stream didn't go so well, mostly because I did not promote it.
Yeah, you didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. So it was pretty much just Jack and his brother were like the only two people who actually came to the stream. So I averaged like 1.7 viewers, which is terrible. Wednesday, though, I learned from a mistake, tweeted out. I think my average jumped up to 4.7. Which is, it's good. I think I got 2 or 3 new followers that night too.
There you go.
So getting up in the world, and yeah, I'm surprised by how well the streams are doing this early.
Yeah,
honestly, I was expecting to stream for like 1 or 2 people for at least a couple of weeks, but I guess we just. Thank you for everyone who's supporting us with that. Yeah, and I also forgot to mention that, like, with the number of followers that we've gotten. I don't know exactly your stats, but I know for me personally, the rate that it's gone up for me, like, I'm looking at maybe getting affiliate by the end of June at this rate. Oh yeah.
Just because, the biggest hurdle will have to be the followers, because I know a large number of the followers I have now are people I already know. So, but I've already noticed that, like, that's spreading to, like, other people. Like, so the people who came on like Tuesday, some of them shared it to, like, told some of their friends that I was streaming, and it spread that way. And that's, and that's how it starts, right? Because eventually, if you get a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, like, you don't know that person anymore, right? You have no attachment to them, but maybe they're tuning in now. So,
and then even like you said, when you I think Wednesday night you were streaming Portal, but you had 9 viewers at the time, so you were number 3 for Portal.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're like, it's not. It doesn't seem like a lot compared to like Shroud, who has thousands of people, but even like 10 or like 10 to 20 viewers, like that's like almost like top 1%. I don't know the actual stats. I'm just it's
at a minimum for like any given category. You're you're very searchable, and of course that depends on the category. Obviously, Portal had a much lower number of streamers, so having Handful easily put me at the top because there's just not that many. But something like Tenna Tarkov, I'm like probably maybe the 50th streamer down. But still, the discoverability of being the 50th down compared to like the 1000th or whatever when you're at like 10 streamer or people watching, so it helps.
Yeah, and it definitely makes it a achievable goal to reach affiliate though.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's helped the most is getting over the fact that, like, I never wanted to like share to people I knew. Right, I didn't want to post on my story because I just felt weird. I was like, oh, nobody's gonna care and all that. But I was finally like, just like, screw it, I'll do it. I think, and part of that also is I just feel like I've made my stream so much nicer. I've added cool animations and stuff that, like, it's not necessarily hard for me to make that, but it still puts you above so many other people who just do the bare minimum. Like, oh, here's just a picture of my game. Or, oh, hey, here's a picture of the game and me in a webcam in a corner, right? Doing that, adding, stream beats in the background, stuff like that. It all helps to make it seem more professional. And just having that confidence and talking to people in chat, too.
Oh, having people talking in the chat is so nice.
Yes, like...
So when before, like, I streamed, like, a year or 2 ago, like, I actually got up to, like I told Jack, like, 39 or like high 30s, low 40 followers. But my issue is having like that constant average of 3 viewers is like over all the streams, and that's kind of like why I'm like, well, I'm just gonna give up because And then now I'm having the opposite problem. I don't have the followers, but I do have like the high average numbers.
And I feel like I would rather have that consistent viewer base than getting the follower count.
Yes,
because it's like
you have the chat. Like it gives you more stuff to talk about. You can make inside jokes. Like last night on Jack's stream, I found a waifu.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know
absurd stuff.
Like who was that? I don't even know who he was.
But brothers, roommates,
roommate is now my waifu. I don't know. It's just
silly things like that.
Yeah, it's just funny to have a chat and have people to talk to. Even when you're not actually gaming with anyone.
And who knows, maybe your waifu will spread your stream around to some other people, and then you'll have a whole waifu club, and maybe you'll have to get a waifu like
oh god,
you know, maybe it becomes something.
They're not my viewers, they're my waifus.
Yeah, exactly. Polygamy at its finest.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh god, that's terrible. I can see the emotes. I'm ready. I'm making them already.
Anyway, so to recap, it was a really good week. I think I am a little disappointed by the video on Friday, the space engineers, because I was almost expecting like higher viewers based on other things, but I am happy about the average watch time.
Yeah, and I honestly haven't checked it today. I don't know if you have.
I haven't, but
yeah, and who knows what happened overnight? It was still the first day. Who knows?
Exactly.
So
yeah, I think that's a wrap though for this podcast.
Yeah, so just like one more last little thing, if you guys want to see me or Lane when we're streaming, I am streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. My link's in the description.
And I stream every Monday, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time as well. Which is also in the description, along with our Twitter. Please follow it. Yeah,
our Twitter. Give it some love. It's not our
top priority right now.
Yeah, we haven't given it a lot of love. We're working on it. We've just been really focused with getting our YouTube and our Twitch stuff rolling and getting that under a system. But I think there's going to be some good stuff on there to come. Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, all the stuff you do for every other YouTube video.
Yeah.
And see you guys next time.
Yeah, see ya.